Hello world. So hi. So I have got something I want to make today, and thought I would. Okay, so here we go. This is what happens when you're live and you're not, and I'm doing both. It's all good. So well, for one, at first, since I have this in my hand, let me tell you about it. It's nope, I changed my mind because I can do that. So I am Audra Hammerly, Tupperware lady, and I thank you for watching my video tonight. Today I'm going to show you how to make brownies in the microwave. And yeah, my dog's in the background because, well, that's what they do, right? Okay, so I'm going to use the Micro Pro Grill. Micro Pro Grill is it's like so awesome from Tupperware, and this is how we can cook things in the microwave. And yes, that is metal, yes, but there is rubber on the top that I'll show you in a second, rubber on the bottom, susceptor plates, makes it all perfect. Lots of information about that. So anyways, let's get started. So I have some butter in the microwave pitchers, and the recipe calls for a quarter cup of butter. So use the microwave pitcher. And sorry, we are making brownies. If you didn't hear that, we are going to make some very delicious brownies in the microwave. All right, so first I'm melting butter, and I put the smaller one on top of that so it doesn't mess up the microwave, get it all dirty and gross and stuff. And for just 30 seconds, so go over to the microwave, stick it in here, and cook 30 seconds. So let it go and then let it cool. So we're going to go there. The next piece, we need an egg. I'm going to take an egg into that's a bowl. Yes, this is my purple that's a bowl, not available in the catalog. It's one of the advantages that we have in selling Tupperware because we get the exclusive items. And so let me know if you have questions about how to do that. So, all right, so let's see. It says vanilla extract. And the next one is, I have to say, I'm not like this world famous cook in the kitchen. So this is like me, and this is like how I do things. So, all right, half a teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, and it says butter. Not butter. Actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to pour this into, not really a great baker either, so, but what I love about it is Tupperware, it makes things so much simpler in life. All right, so I use a whisk, Tupperware whisk, and I'm whisking that egg and the butter and the vanilla extract together. Set that to the side. Now we'll put in our dry ingredients. Brownies in the microwave. Yes, and they're not going to taste like icky, grossy things you cook in the microwave. All right, add sugar, and that's not sugar. This is sugar. Sugar in the measuring cups. What I love about these measuring cups is several things, but ergonomic handles. The measurements are in them, or molded in, that's what I should say. Okay, and then other dry ingredients. So we have some flour, and then the unsweetened cocoa powder, 3 tablespoons. I have the Tupperware measuring spoons clicked together, pretty cool, so they stay in the, I don't lose them in my drawers. All right, so, and they have a flat edge, so it makes it really easy to measure things out. Whew, puff. Not the cleanest baker either. 2 and 3. All right. All right. Salt. Need some salt. Got some salt. I'm gonna cook. I cook like my dad. My dad taught me to cook. So some things, like salt, is like a shake or two. It's like 1/8 of a teaspoon. I'm thinking that's right. Oh wow, I forget all kinds of things. Got the baking powder. Give me 1 second. It's all Tupperware. It's all good. All right, baking powder in my modular mates. I don't cook a lot, so this stuff stays in there for a really long time and stays good and fresh. Good and fresh. Wow, good words. Stay fresh. 1/8. 1/8 of a teaspoon. It's not very much. All right, so that's all the dry ingredients. We'll just mix those together. And I like the Batts bowls that have the thumb hole, so it's really easy to bring it up to like my level and not having to bend over or bend down. All right. Got all of that mixed together, and then we're going to add the melted butter until you have a consistent batter. That's it, consistent batter. I love how easy that is to pour with the handle and everything. It's pretty cool. Let's see. So. And this spatula scrapes on the edges really well. So that makes it easier to cook with. And stir. Brownie mix. All right, now got it all mixed up. Now what I'm going to put it in is the Micro Pro that I have inside of the Micro Pro grill, the Micro Pro ring right now for the next couple of days. And if you're watching this on YouTube, check me fast. But the Micro Pro grill is available, and the ring is available separate. Right now, you can get both of them. You can get this one for free. So. And the Micro Pro, or the ring, can be used without the Micro Pro grill, just like in the oven. So that's cool too. Little neat tip. All right, so we'll make round brownies. So we're going to pour the brownie mix into the ring. Spatulas, the Tupperware spatulas make it. Has the edge. It has the 2 different edges. I'll show you that in a minute. But has the 2 different edges so that you can easily scrape the sides. All right. Now, just like when you're baking, you're just gonna make sure it fills up the edges. All right. So, you want to cook this on 50% power whenever you're cooking anything in the microwave. If you're reheating, you want to also use 50% power, but in this instance we're cooking, so we're going to cook this at, there's 2 different levels for the Micro Pro grill. So there's the casserole position, and it kind of shows it, and that's when you were like, if you're making, I can make like quiche and I don't know, various various dishes that I cook in here. But you want this. It actually doesn't. Honestly, it actually doesn't matter which direction you put this in, because the ring stands so tall that it really doesn't matter which way you go. All right, so we are going to cook this for 8 minutes on 50% power. So I'm going to go over to the microwave and get that. Stick it in the microwave and cook 8 power 5. Start. Okay, so while that's cooking, let me tell you about a few things. Okay, so what I was talking about with the spatula, it has, I can't really tell now because it has the chocolate on it, but you can kind of see that it has the side edge. This is really great for scraping, and then it also has the 2 different corners, and then you can use the edge there to get down into things too. So I just want to make sure I show that off. All right, so while this is cooking, I wanted to show you about my absolutely favorite product, because I use it every day. It's the cold brew carafe. So I'm going to make some, because it is actually time for me to make some more for tomorrow. All right, so this is the Tupperware cold brew carafe. Very clear, very cool, and has 3 parts. Okay, so this is a cover. It is not a seal. It is a cover. Just want to make sure point that out. Then there is the filter, and then there's the carafe. Okay, a couple of things about the filter. It has 2 different measurements. The bottom one is for. Let's see if you can actually see it. Probably not. Yeah. Okay. So the bottom one is for just regular coffee. The top one is for concentrate. If you're going to use, some people use cold brew in recipes, in baking. Somebody that's really into baking does that. So, anyways, that's what that's for. All right. So then I use just regular coffee that I get at the store. The coarser the ground is better, so that it doesn't seep through as much. But just regular coffee or coffee grounds is fine. And then we just mix it in there. We just pour it in there. I think it takes of these little scoops, but these scoops are not part of Tupperware, right? Or not available in Tupperware, but any scoop, spoons, whatever. It's about 3. Well, maybe a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Oh, I love the smell of coffee. Oh, yay, doggies. All right, so this is one of the canisters, Tupperware canisters. So they come in a set of 4. The current canisters have little reminder windows, so that you can see exactly how much, like when it's time for you to buy more stuff, more ingredients, whatever you store in it. Like I have sugar and flour and my bigger ones, and then there's coffee. Actually, coffee in this one and the next one up, so that I always have coffee. And I love that you just push down in the middle. You don't have to. It's not even like a hard push. It's a super easy push. You can probably just do it in one. Yep, you can just do it in one hand. Ah. Okay, so I got out 2 of my water bottles only because I didn't have a pitcher with water in it, but that's what I use to fill up my carafe. I always use cold water, and when I'm pouring it in there, I will turn the carafe, just because that way as the water goes in, the grounds start to rise, and this mixes them in a little bit more. And then I also like to do it, pour it on the sides, just kind of pour it around, and just kind of mix it. Just kind of gets more even mixed. Okay, there's one, the big one. This is the medium one. These equal water bottles, not in these colors, but they are in the Tupperware catalog available. Kind of goes with that whole exclusive color thing that I was talking about. And there we go. So it doesn't take quite two, because there's a little bit left in here, so it's not quite that much. Okay. So one thing I want to show you that I didn't show before, but this is what I would do when this is done. So now I would take this, first of all, I would take this and I would put it in the refrigerator, and it sits. And 8 hours is the minimum, usually 12 to 18. So if you do it at night, if you do it at night, I'm going to get to that question in just a second. If you do it at night, then it will be ready for you in the morning. Okay. So, but what I wanted to show was, so afterwards, what I would do is I would take it out. Now, of course, it's not going to be quite as drippy as this, because the coffee grounds will have been in there longer. But then you can use this lid. Just set the lid on there, and then you can take it, just throw away the grounds, and now you're not getting coffee all over your everywhere, all over your everywhere. All right. So there are so then I'm going to take this and I'll put it in the refrigerator. I'll do that afterwards. But the equal water bottles, let's see, I know I have, this is the large, again, not color. They're actually kind of a teal right now. This is the large, and it is 36 ounces. And then this is the, nope, I'm lied. This is the medium. It's just so big, it feels like it should be bigger than that. So there's like one bigger than this, actually, and it's 36 ounces, and it's the teal one. And this is the medium, and it's in red right now, and it's 25 ounces. And then this is the small, and it is an orange color, and they come in sets of 2 for each one. And it is, I said that orange, but yeah, so they're in the come in sets of 2, and there's 3 different sizes. Oh, this one is 16 ounces. Sorry, I didn't say that. 16 ounces, and this one is 25 ounces, and the one that's even bigger than this that I didn't bring out is 36. Okay, so let's see. A couple other things I wanted to talk about. Colors. We're talking about colors. So right now, so I showed you when I used the microwave pitcher. This is a pretty blue color. It's not available in the catalog in this color. Right now, it's available, and of course the video is probably not going to show it as well, but it's more of a teal. So you can kind of see it maybe, but it's a little easier, honestly, to see the measurements on this lighter color. This is also the color of the microwave stack cooker now. So I'll do a video on that later on another time. Show you how to make an awesome cake. So be sure to watch for that. All right. So we're making a brownie, right? And okay. So microwave's done. So now we're going to take it out and we're going to let it sit for 5 minutes. Just let it sit on my counter because it's got rubber. It's got little feet on it, so at the bottom, so it doesn't like burn it or anything. So, oh, I had this cup I wanted to talk to you about that I didn't talk to you about earlier. I'm really kind of excited about this one. This is it's called a 360 commuter mug. It is insulated. It is 16 ounces, and so that right there, enough ounces, and it's insulated, right? But you're ever driving along with your cup, you know how the little holes that you're supposed to like, you have to take off your eyes off the road for a minute so you can like find the hole so that you don't like spill it down all over you, right? Well, this 360, you just turn the little, you can see the little handle here. You turn it, and now you can drink from any side of it, and you're not going to spill because it's all going to come out. So that's like, that was so cool. So thankful that Tupperware came out with this and just brought it out. All right, so on your brownie, thought you might want to see our ice cream scoop. So because how's a brownie is not done without having ice cream on it, right? So the ice cream scoop, it's really heavy. And the reason it's really heavy is because it's got zinc on the inside, which makes it with the tapered sharp edge, makes it, I'm going to bring it up closer to you in just a minute. It's not sharp, but the tapered edge makes it easier to scoop that hard ice cream. So let me see, let me show you. So you can kind of see. This is not dishwasher safe. Do not put this in the dishwasher. If you buy one of these, always hand wash it. Super easy. I just put a little bit of soap on it and leave it in my hand, and then I wash it off and wash the handle off, dry, done. Super easy. Yeah, don't put it in the dishwasher. That's easy. It messes it all up. All right. The Clearmates. So depending on when you're watching this, Tupperware has sales so often, and they change the sale items usually every 2 to 4 weeks. So what they do is they have the main catalog, which just opened up, the main catalog, and that's the core items. But then they bring out every 2 to 4 weeks some special items. Some of the stuff they'll take out of the catalog and they'll put it on sale, but most of it's going to be stuff that we don't get to see except for during that time. And that is the case with these right here. So if you're watching this later, these are only available through September 9th, 2020. So if you're watching these later, you'll just have to message me and I'll get you on a list. But these Clearmates are really designed for the refrigerator. And they come in, these two will come in a set of 2. And these, actually, I only have 1, but it comes in a set of 3. And they have little grooves on the top of them. And then little feet on the bottom. So that makes them stack. So we put our already prepped, already cut up produce, maybe. Not the stuff that we're gonna use within a few days, right? Cut up stuff, any kind of cut up leftovers. No, these are not microwavable. Get that question all the time. And no, they're not. These ones are not freezer safe either because it is a really hard plastic, and so it doesn't bend like the freezer mates that we have. So, but they come in. There's 3 different sets. There's like a buy like a get it all set too. So if you're interested, I have a link in my bio on Instagram, and you could just comment below if you're watching this on YouTube, and I'll be sure to get that to you. All right, so there are a few others, some other bowls. The classic bowl set I brought out just to show you, because we had a little bit of extra time while we're waiting for that. This is the Wonder Lear bowls, and these are the classic bowls that have been around in this design since Tupperware. This is what Tupperware started out with, was these bowls. Obviously not in these really pretty colors, but they stack really neatly, come in 3 different sizes, and anything that's any Tupperware that's round is liquid and airtight. You put the seal on. So I always like to kind of demo how to do it, because you're gonna walk your fingers around. You see that? Yes. The important part is the burp. I don't know if you could hear it, but it burped. And when it burps, it kind of goes in a little bit, caves in a little bit, and that will keep it fresher longer. So they're Wonder Lear bowls. They're really pretty right now. These pretty colors. It's like almost purple. I like purple. All right. Let's see. We're probably pretty close to that brownie getting done. So let's just take a look at it. All right. And see, and it's so cool. Well, actually, the handle itself is a little warm still, so I'm going to take the handle. I'm going to take that off. Okay. Let's see. Looks like a brownie. Thinking, right? I didn't get. Yeah, we're just going to use the lid. Huh, multi-purpose. The seal. Oh, when I was saying this too, I like to store my seals because who doesn't lose a Tupperware seal? Who hasn't lost a Tupperware seal? Oh my goodness. So, dishwasher safe is the dishwasher safe. Okay, so you're gonna have to give it because I lost that. So dishwasher safe. What are you thinking of asking about? Is dishwasher safe? But I like to keep my seals together, and they just loosely sit on top. That way I'm not losing them. So because that is like the worst, right? It's like the sock in the dryer. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wash this off really quick here. Should have been doing already. Sorry. Wash the spatula off so that I can use it to separate out the brownie. Yeah, there we go. Sorry about that. All right, are the bowls dishwasher safe? Yes. Awesome. Okay, so the thing with Tupperware is that anything that doesn't have metal in it is dishwasher safe. So like I said, the ice cream scoop, not dishwasher safe. But the bowls are dishwasher safe. The water bottles, dishwasher safe. Anything, if it doesn't have, even the carafe, we put it in the dishwasher. Now the thing about the clear plastic like this is they say to hand wash it to extend the clearness, I guess. But I put mine in the dishwasher. I think people that use dishwashers are going to do that. So, but what you don't want to put in the dishwasher is anything that has metal. So we have cookware, don't put it in the dishwasher. The micro grill, we don't put in the dishwasher. But all those other items, perfectly dishwasher safe. All right, I'm gonna take my spatula and slide it around the edge of, just to kind of separate it from. Now one thing I want to note is you need to think about your microwave when you're cooking and like how fast it cooks and how long it cooks. I mean, like, you might need a little bit more time. So I'm going to say this now because it might not, since I'm doing this live on YouTube and recording live on Instagram, recording for YouTube. I'm going to just put this out there right now that it may not come out right. It may not come out right because I didn't cook it long enough. And that is kind of a learning your microwave. And I'm just being real here with you that I don't cook that much and I don't bake that much. But this is super easy and I wanted to show you. So if you opened it up and it kind of, after it set for a little bit, if it kind of looked, you could still stick it back in the microwave. I just can't tell because I'm not a good baker. So we're just going to try. Probably would be better to not use that. We're going to play. This actually brings me a perfect time for me to tell you. So these are the dinner plates, micro dinner plates, and if you kind of see the white stuff on them. Yep, okay. So the white is what comes on a microwave. Now I don't have all the right words for this, but when you're reheating things in plastic, Tupperware's plastic, majority of it, right? So when you're reheating it and you don't use your 50% power, then the microwaves, they get so hot, and that causes these little white spots. So, I mean, honestly, I have to be honest with you, we don't, unless I'm following a recipe, I don't use 50% power. But these are perfectly fine. They aren't going to hurt you. They aren't going to harm you at all. Okay, so YouTube just told me that I might not get to finish this. So we're going to do this really fast. Yep. And that's what happens because I didn't cook it long enough. As I said, something told me. So cook it a little bit longer, practice with it. I would do a little bit, I would probably have done like 2 more minutes in the microwave. So the recipe called for 8. I probably would have 2 minutes, and that all has to do with our microwave wattage. So anyways, thank you for watching me. And it smells delish though. Smells definitely like a brownie, just a little gooier than I would like. But a part of it is done. It's absolutely delicious. Thanks.